Hello, it's G. How are you? Hope all is well. I feel like starting this by saying Dear Diary, but hello everybody. How's everyone doing? I've just woken up from a very, very long nap. An unplanned nap. I think I started napping at... What time did I start napping? I started napping at 11:30 and I woke up about, 20 minutes ago. So it was really nice, and I'm going to title this the wilderness episode because I'm literally dressed like it. I don't even ask what my outfit is saying. Anyway, I had a nap. It wasn't planned, but I needed it, and I really enjoyed it. I feel very rested. I thought I woke up very rested, but it's only now I'm like, nah, I feel very rested. My body's not hurting. Like, my body is not hurting. And it's kind of like confirming how sleep is medicine, because I don't think a lot of people understand how sleep is medicine. My eyes feel more open, because normally it's like I feel like I have to prise them open, but like a workout to keep my eyes open. It's a beautiful sunset evening in the United States of Milton Keynes, and I'm ready to go back to fixing up my woman cave and doing the jobs I promised to do today. But I just wanted to jump on here and do a recording because I really want to post every day until I get to this 90-day thing. I think I'm on 56 or 57 now. I don't know anymore. I think so. So I'm going home now. I just dropped my husband off to collect something, and then I'm going home. But what I wanted to talk about, apart from just being dressed like a wilderness woman, I've got on a t-shirt and shorts, and then I put a dress on it, an orange dress. So I've got a grey t-shirt, black shorts, an orange dress, and then this, I call it my Joseph's Technicolor cardigan on top of it. Then I got white socks on with trainers, and the dress kind of ends at the middle of my shin, I think. So it's given South African, I think they're called gugos, which is like a grandma. But yeah, I look great. Anyway, I wanted to talk about something I remembered from a webinar I did a couple of weeks ago, I think, where it was one of the redundancy webinars, and they had 3 people on there that had been made redundant and were trying to navigate what they wanted to do. And I remember the one lady that I did really gel with or understood her story was when she said that she took a rest. Like, she took a rest for, I don't know how many months she did, but she told her husband she needed a break, and she took a break while she figured out what she wanted to do. And I realized I've actually not taken a break at all. Like, I have not taken a break. I have gone straight into looking for a new job, going to all these networking things, trying to start a business, and all the, sorry's a bit dark, but sunset in it. So all the stuff that I'm doing is fine, but the reason why they're so haphazard is because none of it was planned. Obviously, none of it was planned. I didn't plan to get made redundant, but I then just went into survival mode, into, oh my goodness, I need to get something, I need to keep making my own money, I need to make any money. And I was probably applying for any job. actually, I was applying for any job. I'm going to the lake because I like to sit. I like to sit and watch the birds have a fight or do nothing. And I've never been here in the evening before, so I'm normally here in the morning. Anyway, so she was talking about she took a break and this and that and the other, and that's something I haven't done. So that must have stuck in my brain somewhere. Like, it must have been in my head somewhere like, gee, you have not taken a break. You have just gone into this survival mode thing. And to be honest, having to survive is something I've had to do for a very, very long time. So it's something I'm very good at doing. It's something I've had to do. And how do you put this? Is it on? There we go. It's something I've had to do that's brought me this far. And now I'm like, the key thing this woman said was she spoke to her husband. So I was like, okay. And I know I've done it in bits, but not properly. So what I actually did, like, was it yesterday or 2 days ago? I think maybe yesterday. Was I actually confirmed to my husband that I'm going freelance. And that's something I hadn't done. And oh, that's a lovely swan. So when I did that, he's like, okay. And one thing I sometimes forget about my husband is like, he's always said to me that he knows I never come to him with a decision that I haven't thought through, back, forth, flipped over, looked from the side, done the analysis on a spreadsheet. And he's very right. So I know, like, what I'm trying to do. And he says okay to everything. But that doesn't mean I have confidence that I can do it. Because he doesn't say much. That's all. He would just say okay, and that's it. So I was still like, And I think my last post, I mentioned about the whole motherless angle, where I always wish I had my mom around to be like, oh, mom, this is what I'm thinking of doing. What do you think? Because moms don't just say okay. They will ask you all sorts of questions and, reassure you or just double check and stuff. So that's one thing that I wish I had. And unfortunately, and I'm not expecting him to, my husband doesn't go into a lot of detail. So I had to remind myself that he knows, or he's told me before, that the reason he doesn't go into detail is because he knows me and he knows my decision wouldn't be something I've come to very lightly. And to be honest, every person, not many, that I've mentioned to about going freelance, actually, it's people that suggested to me to go freelance. I was like, oh, okay. So it wasn't something I was thinking about that deeply, but at the Black Business Excellence Week, was when quite a few people said, I was like, okay. So yeah, it's just and I think maybe it was I don't want to say relief that meant I needed to sleep as deeply as I did this afternoon. I don't often take naps because I tend to have nightmares when I do, but I didn't this time, which was great. I dreamt of Rihanna. We were best friends and everything. It was great. I even was calling ASAP Rocky by his first name, his actual name, not ASAP or Rocky, which was brilliant. We're eating lovely snacks, and in the Sprinter, I think that's what they call it, that black van they carry around. It was great. Anyway, that was the update I wanted to say on here. So I'm going to go and finish tidying up my woman cave and finishing up my freelance package. And as of tomorrow, these nails are coming off. They're my nails, but I'm not going to do gel anymore for a while. I feel like I need to feel my actual, just how they grow naturally. And I was meant to start working out today, but I haven't. I slept instead. But yeah, that's the update. And I don't even know if I've said anything, but we'll find out when I replay it. It's still getting posted anyway. But I feel great. My eyes feel really open. They feel a lot less puffy than they usually do. So I just need to take better care of myself. I need to take time to really understand what's happened and what's happening and what's about to happen. The whole past, current, what is it? Past, present, future, or something. I need to kind of like to do that. And then thank you for staying with me on this journey. And that was the other thing that happened today. I was listening to my daily audio Bible, and it was a psalm. I think it's the first psalm after David finishes doing his psalms. I know it's written by Asaph, and he was saying something. He was asking something about how, why is it all the not so great people are prosperous and all that, and and God answered by saying all the stuff, and I know this already. All the things they have now in this world, that's all they're gonna have. They're not gonna have more in the next life. Anyway, I can't remember what specifically said that. I was just like, okay, that makes sense. I was in the middle of clearing a lot of paperwork, and it just really spoke to me. So I need to go and for me, it's always the explanation that Brian Harding gives at the end, or rather the breakdown, that makes more sense to me rather than. They said don't feed the birds bread, and they've literally got a loaf of bread out of their car. Oh, don't feed the birds bread. Anyway, I don't have the fight in me, and I'm already dressed like I need rescuing, so they probably won't listen to me. Anyway, that's that. So I'm gonna try and go and read what Brian said about it and write it down in a way there's more, just summarize it. And yeah, there's a lot happening, and I just need to write everything. That I keep saying that I have kept up my journaling, which is good, my 5-minute journaling. But yeah, and that's really helping. So right, have a good evening, y'all. I'm going to try and get home and eat my bagel in peace before the kids come home. All right, peace and love. And remember, be kind to yourself. Again, I'm giving myself advice. Be kind to yourself. Be kind. Because if you're kind to yourself, you're going to be kind to others automatically. Keep the faith, even though you can't see anything, what's going to happen. But, All right, peace and love. Bye-bye.